Hey there, I'm Emily, host of the 3315 Hear the Blessed, the show where we talk about being a young Christian in crazy times. Hey there, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another episode of the 3315 Here to Bless. If my voice sounds a little better this time, it's because I just got a new mic, so hopefully the audio will be a lot more crisp and nice. Alright, anyways, let's get down to today's episode. Today's topic is gonna be on patience. Now, if you've listened to season 1, you know I have made an episode talking about the verse from Proverbs 3, haste makes mistakes. So, is this the same thing? No, I consider myself a patient person and have known many patient people who have gotten hasty for one reason or another. Getting hasty and not having patience are two different things. When you're hasty, you rush, trying to do things quickly. Having and losing patience is a much broader thing. After all, losing patience also has to do with anger, while haste, not so much. So, let's get into what I mean by patience, and what in the world does it have to do with being a young Christian? Well, a lot actually in this day and age. We live in a pretty fast-paced world thanks to advancements in technology, transportation, and of course the internet, which is a bit of a double-edged sword. Let's be honest, yes, we can get to places faster and in shorter amounts of time. We have much more efficient ways to get things done. With the internet, we can get answers to questions so quickly now, and we are much more widely connected than any other time in human history. But it has also made us quite impatient. We want things done so quickly, we've become super impatient, a little lazy at times, and it is not a good thing. Nothing wrong with wanting things done quickly, but impatience can lead to rushing, and a rush job isn't good. Plus, impatience is just never a good thing. You'll get angry, upset others around you, and it's just overall not a good feeling. Now, then, what does the Bible have to say about patience? Well, a very good deal. It's talked about almost as much as love, fear, and wisdom. As Romans 12 verse 12 says, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. And as we all know, patience is one of the fruits of the Spirit mentioned in Galatians, meaning it is a trait we can get from God through the Holy Spirit. A good story on what patience and impatience could do to you can be seen in the parable of the prodigal son. We see that the son can't wait for the right time to get his inheritance and see where that gets him. He blows it all on wild living, and in the end, he's reduced to eating food meant for pigs. If he had just been patient and waited for his time, he would have been older and wiser. Like his older brother, he'd have worked hard and actually earned it. Another big one is when the Israelites escaped Egypt and Moses went up to Mount Sinai to talk to God and received the 10 Commandments. Yet, after everything they had seen the Lord do, they grew impatient, thinking Moses was dead, and, well, we all know what happened next. They made a statue to worship a false god, and then Moses, when he did return, they were punished harshly. Had they just been faithful and waited, the entire thing could have been avoided. Now, of course, that doesn't mean we are expected to be perfectly patient at all times. After all, we are all human. Getting angry and impatient is just something that happens sometimes. And hey, even Jesus has had a moment of impatience and anger when he cleared the temple. Of course, that was a perfectly justified time, and we should only get angry in moments like that. But of course, unlike him, we are not perfect. So, to recap, we live in a time where it's hard to be patient because the culture and technology has made us very impatient. That does not mean we can't be patient even in a time like this, as it is one of the fruits of the Spirit. And remember this, the words of Philippians 4 verse 6. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. You can do this because God is with you and he will give you the strength to do it. God bless you and thank you for listening. Thanks for joining me today on another episode. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions or would just like to request a topic for me to talk about, you can find me on Instagram, Tumblr, or if you're listening on YouTube or Spotify, just comment down below. Bye!